Okay, so no intro today, but still like, comment, share, subscribe, all the good stuff. Follow me on my social media. Links to all the channels and hashtags down below. Anyways, I know this is like a week old, but whatever. It's been a while since I talked anything anime manga, especially Vocaloid Hatsune Miku related. Blast from the freaking past. My guy, my dude, Broski, Bronsky, my god. Hatsune Miku fans wanted a hologram concert, but they got a TV show. I know it's like a week old, 6 days old. I thought it was massively important as fuck. And like I said before, I'll say it again. I'd said about it a bunch of times the past 2.5 years. I might just start talking about stuff. I don't care if it's a day old or a week or a month old. I'm just gonna talk about it. Fascinates the living shit out of me personally. I'm not saying I don't give a crap about my subscribers. I love my main viewers. I love my main watchers. I love my subscribers. You guys are literally like almost my second family to me, man. Second digital family. Anyways, I'm sorry if I'm a little allergy under the weather. I'm not sick. I'm gonna get in the sniffles a lot more than normal, unfortunately. But anyways, there's people who paid hundreds of thousands of dollars wanted more from the vocalist from Wes Davis. I'm gonna have to mute a lot of this freaking music because I know YouTube copyright claim system. I don't know. Even if I show the video, I might get copyright claim. God forbid. This is either going up Saturday or Sunday. I don't know when. It'll come out this weekend. Don't do it on a Friday afternoon. Same with the other ones I just finished doing. It's about this dude named Kizzy. It's from like 3 weeks ago. I know it's from way older than that, but I still want to see what hot takes these other two big, giant, enormous, massively huge audience influencers had to say about it. Big beardy men. That's all I'm gonna say. So you buy something from The Verge, Expedia's commission, yeah. I'm just gonna play this stuff now. Hopefully it doesn't give me a claim or nothing, but it's gonna be on X Twitter, so give me a sec. Okay, so this is from Twitter, aka X. I got the stuff on mute, so hopefully I'm praying, I hope it didn't freaking play the music, but some people, oh my god, this is freaking sad. Ultra sad, because I remember in 2017 I kind of did a video on this. I said I was a little bit more extra edgier out there. I was 28 at the time. Actually, no, I was 31 when I did the video, but I was 28 when I had it in South Korea or Japan, China, one of those Asian hyper advanced freaking places when it comes to technology, which I'm not surprised. America's not far behind, unfortunately. There is that. It depends on which place you live in. You live in the Midwest or parts of the South where there's a lot of farming areas. Probably not going to get that technology, sadly. Until probably way later on. Probably way after I'm passed away and deceased and sadly dead. But Hatsune Miku expert. This is nothing new. It's ever since I was 21, around the time, December 2010, when I was 21 years old, I remember. And this is how ancient of a freaking old freaking boomer millennial I am. And I didn't really watch him that much before Jimmy Fallon took over, but there was another dude before that, I think it was Jay Leno, and another dude like David Letterman. I'm surprised. Maybe a few millennials probably remember who David Letterman was. He was one of those late night talk show TV hosts or daytime talk shows. I didn't really give a rat's butt about it, but let's just play the video. I'll leave the link to the duration down below, but he introduced Hatsune Miku to the world here in the West, United States, and Canada maybe too. And here it is. They're just like singing it wasn't a hologram, it was just a regular screen. A TV screen like this, if any guys see it. Like that, but a billion times bigger, but it's not the same freaking spiritual experience. Really, it's spiritual, as honestly, my personal opinion. And people were still putting their glow sticks up and everything, man. This isn't even Japan, by the way. This was like, I think 2024's Coachella thing. I'll get to that in a minute. I wish I could play the freaking music, but I can't. I don't want to get DCMCA Digital Millennium Copyright strike. I never really liked that shit, honestly. I'm not gonna say, oh, it's idol worship, and then start coming off as a Christian bigot, but I'm probably gonna have to start doing that from now on. Because maybe I'm getting older. I don't know. I didn't even notice that in the background there. What? That is fucking creepy, man. And then granted, a week ago it happened with the solar eclipse, but man. That's crazy because I know in the whole Japanese culture it was Japanese idols, K-idols, and all the other good crazy shit, but I'm not surprised. It's from Twitter X, so there's a bunch of TikTok videos on it too. I watched one of them, it was on different angles. I watched it with the music on. Holy shit, dude. Some people are still going crazy for it. Others like, boo, this sucks. I want to see the hologram Hatsune Miku. And some people are calling her a VTuber. No. This is way massively different before, like, the term of the coin VTuber was a thing. Before 2017, I think. 2017, 2016, 17, 18, one of those 3 years, when Kazune AI became a thing, and I think 2019, that became the coin. They started the coining the term virtual VTuber. And that's way before that. She was like a Vocaloid digital, like, computer, like, singing song program. That's what she was. And then they gave her the voice. After they gave her the voice, they just gave her the whole concept design of it. And it's a lot of spiritualism and mental shit that they put in us. My personal thoughts of me is like mentality, psychiatric, psychological stuff that they put into that music. And my personal, especially, I don't want to give a rat's ass about Coachella. A lot of it's just mainstream media, worldly music. Not even just for freaking Gen Zers or Gen Alpha. I know a fuck ton of half of my generation, probably, if not 70-80% of them, most of them, fell for that spot. I did. I'm not even going to say I'm fucking perfect on that. I'll come out and say it right now, before I redid the article thing. I was massively entranced a lot of mainstream media rap and hip hop and shit like that. I was a slave. Pretty much a mega slave to freaking to and I know the computer's buzzing in the background. I'm actually uploading a video right now so you guys see it. Next one that I talk about sports Kita site won't be like that. It'll be nice and quiet. Move on to script top of my lens on that one, but yeah, I used to love the shit out of that mainstream stuff. The punk rock shit. I remember these 3 old school bands. I don't even know if they're still around anymore. I know Hayley Williams is still around for Paramore, Flyleaf, Panic at the Disco. I was a huge teenage, middle school, high schoolers kid. I used to listen to all this white boy music like Fall Out Boy, Green Day, all this other shit. I used to love that old school stuff. And this is before, spiritually, not even just spiritually, but like, not even a religious way, but like, I woke up to a lot of this beast, devilish, satanic system. Way before I even seen any of that. So yeah, that's a little story time with me. So yeah, let's begin. Got a credit's due again. Wes Davis. Let me zoom myself a little bit more. This is the only one I'm talking about, by the way. Oh, I just found out, yeah, get a Keanu Reeves video. I'm going to have to do a special video on it. It's conferring a Shadow Hedgehog. That's wild, but I'll get to that maybe in a separate video. Hopefully Sunday, Monday, I don't know. If you made it through the headline and you're confused, don't worry. I was too at first. Hatsune Miku is an internet fandom thing, so... Oh, excuse me. I'm only reading half this article. I'm not reading the whole entire thing. The other one hasn't had to do nothing with that. She's not a real person, and she didn't get her start to obscure anime. She's a Vocaloid, which is a synthetic voice that can be heard for melodies and song lyrics outpouring. Yeah, I know a lot about this. Right now, I'm not a computer whiz or expert, but I used to have my computer engineering degree, so I'm a tiny bit familiar with this types of operations, OS systems. So there's that. Let's move on. She puts out in concerts. Here's a Sakinet's summary from my colleague's Jess Weatherbed. I guess the one that she said. Okay, quick course of action. This is Miku mascot and recognizable character Vocaloid synthesizer software. Each Vocaloid has a character personality, has specific unique voice out. Yes, I remember this. There's an old school chick. I'm not gonna say her name is, but she's doing a bunch of Hatsune Miku, like scary, horror, torturous, sort of like things that were happy, sad. It's a lot of emotional, spiritual, psychological, like mental grasp that it grabs onto your brain. I'm not saying it's mind control, but it almost teeter-totters around that part of mind control, possibly. Maybe you're having a good time, having an awesome ass time, eating, drinking, and being merry, but whatever, I don't care. That's how the world is, sadly. Well, it's not. That's not how I try to live my life. I try to live my life with God, but it's not easy sometimes. Like a real human performer, 4-4 Media called Miku a bona fide virtual pop idol with large global followings, often reforms in the form of a hologram that were, oh yeah, like the Prince and Tupac Shakur one in 2012. Dude, that was a blast from the past. I hope I remember to talk about that later at the end of this video for thoughts, views, and speculations. In the form of a hologram, weird to that. I read that. Avatar-based Abia shows that has been going gangbusters in London. Here, Hatsune Miku singing song from Sega's smartphone game called Hatsune Miku Colorful Stage. I ain't gonna be able to play none of that music. Miku is especially popular as a Vocaloid singer, to the point she's been on. Yep, I remember. I just talked about this. I didn't read most of this article. I missed that part though. David Letterman show regularly tours around the world. Has been married, sort of. Oh yeah, I remember talking about that one too. That poor Japanese Asian dude. No offense to Asians or Japanese people that are watching, but man, Over there in Japan, the otaku weeaboos is it's a sad deconstruction of society, man. Dismantling society, really. I'm not trying to get into politics, political language speak word, but that's what it is. I think one of them married his 3DS, and then one married like a not an EX, not safe for work doll, but he married like a giant plushie, a freaking creepy ass looking uncanny fucking valley wax statue of Hatsune Miku. I don't know. When it starts coming into that shit, if you've been on my channel for a very long time, you know what I mean. I mean, it was like 2014 to 2016, 17 when I did a video on that. And it still freaks me the hell out. And I was like 25, 26. As a 35-year-old man, it still freaks me the hell out. Also goes on to say that, but people going to show called her, yeah, to a show called MikuCon Expo 2024, Vancouver's Thunderbirds Arena. Oh, what? That's where it was? I thought it was at the Coachella thing that happened in California. It was in Vancouver, Canada? Okay, I didn't know that. Instead, they got to have Miku on a big old TV. Just like a TV format like this one. I keep losing my spot. Why? There it is. Yeah. And some of them were pretty grumpy about it on social media, although the 4-4 media doesn't say come through along with these videos. But the disappointment of some is understandable. Tickets go through the show can be pricey. The upcoming Phoenix, Arizona show, for instance, is ranging from $55 to $150 fees for the general admission floor. The show appears to be closer selling out, with only a few seats left in the stands and an unknown number of general admission tickets. One fan says they spent nearly $200 for the Vancouver show. And that's the ones I watched in my own time. It was the same thing, but a little bit more different. Another fan wrote an machine translator for Spanish, just like what you've already paid for your plane ticket, hotel accommodations. Wow. You bought your ticket to the Miku Experience Exposition, I guess is what we call it, and spent all your savings on but the TV. End up getting a bigger TV. That's sad, man. That's what they were expecting, but they didn't get it, which sucked. 4-4 Media share other videos of fans posting how it's easy getting DIY. Links to all this from The Verge down below if you want to see all these other freaking videos. This is sad. Pathetic as hell, but let's move on. MikuCon 2024 organizers apparently made some tweaks for the San Jose, California show last night, scooting the screen back a bit. Fans seemed appreciated about the change. Yeah, some of them probably pissed all off on that shit too, wouldn't be surprised. I may not understand Miku appeal entirely, but I would rather have these folks have a good time with the show, and if you're going to see a fictional... Ooh, he probably stepped on a few toes on that one, because they want her to be very, very real. I remember my teens and early mid-20s, I wanted anime manga to be real, but I'm kind of glad it ain't. Some aspects, especially the horror and killing and blood and gore sort of scary-ass animes, that would suck for that shit to be real. All the cutesy-wootsy ones, like even the fucking crazy, like, magical girl shit, I would have been okay with that to be real. And, like, old-school stuff that I grew up with, like Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Dragon Ball Z or Pokemon, that would have been cool, but... There's certain parts of Dragon Ball Z, not all of it. Because that's a lot to do like weather disasters shit and apocalypse, the end of the world, end of the earth, Armageddon shit. Oh, that's so fun. I would rather have these... Yeah, I read that. When you're going to see a fictional performer, why do you want... You want the show to help you suspense a little disbelief, right? As a kid, I desperately wanted to go see Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles coming out of their shells tour, which actually had actual people wearing actual Ninja Turtles into actual microphones. I didn't remember any of this because I was 4 or 5 years old at the time. I was still not a baby, but I was a toddler. I would have been way too little to remember that. I remember seeing the VHS tapes when I was like 8, 9 years old, but I don't remember it before that. It looked cringe as fuck, man. I did not like it at all. I like the old school 2D 90s cartoon of it. Yeah, so there's all this. This, I guess, the author's thoughts at the end. Taylor Swift. I ain't getting to that. Lots of opinion speculations. Look, here's the freaking deal, man. This is the thing. I remember that whole Tupac and Prince freaking 3D freaking stuff. The technology is just going to get better and better and better. And it looks cringy and funky now in 2024. Maybe in 2030, which I'm not looking forward to. Because, man, I'll be in my freaking 40s by then. Like, dude tipster's age, my God. If you know about this freaking video this other dude did, Mr. Society, you know who I'm talking about. You're still here. it's gonna get crazier or worse. I already know in Japan. I remember looking at this video. I'm not sure if I still have it on my YouTube Shorts. If I still have it there, I'll try to link it to you guys. They showed this. I don't know if it was a fake ass AI generated thing. I think it was in Shinjuku, Tokyo, one of the downtown areas. It was this building. This was fucking crazy. A billion times more hyper realistic. I don't know if it was a hologram, Project Blue Beamers, or if it was a freaking. It could have been that, or it could have been one of those old school 80s animatronic looking things. Because I don't know what the hell Japan and China always has. They're always way the fucking step ahead of whatever America has when it comes to technology shit. Or if it was a robot thing, or if it was a physical, real life, flesh and bone human being person, she was waving out in the air like this. Yay! 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 She was all super happy and cutesy wootsy. She had these little pink pictures. She looked like the chick from Danganronpa, or the other chick, Harley Quinn. Like a Japanese anime version of Harley Quinn with pink hair, or the chick from Danganronpa. Ah, oh, man. I remember what her name was, too. It wasn't the one that always does like this with the eye. It's freaky as hell. Like this. Some freaky ass, freaky Illuminati shit, man. And I was going to call her JoJo. It's not JoJo. It's Mocha Tuba. You know, I'm going to Google it real quick. Okay. I Googled it real quick. It was Junko Inashima. That's what she kind of looked like a little bit, except it wasn't like blonde and black at the same time. It was weird. It was bright strawberry, bright. It was freaky as hell. I'll leave the link down below if you want to see that YouTube short reel, or I think it was a TikTok video, one of the two. It was one of the shorts. So I don't know which one it came from. Well, anyways, that's all this here for now. I'm out of here. I could go on for hours and hours and hours dissecting this shit. And it's crazy. Some people really wanted their money back or refunds. I don't know if Coachella does that, or the other one, Miku Expo, does that shit or not. But if they don't, they're effed in the butt big time. That's all I say for now. I'm out of here. Not. And so, I'm keeping out to a short. Peace out. There's a bye. See you on Flip Side. Stay safe. Cautious. Save more future content channel with video game industry news, anime news, social drama news, all the good stuff, sports, keto, the Cerdo news, reaction to movies and video game news, and movie trailer news, and of course, strict serious content ones are real fun reaction videos like this one. And cool anime, rarely random anime music, random pop culture news like this one. Peace out. See you soon. I'm out. Goodbye. Take it easy, everyone. Stay extra safe. I'm out of here. See you in the next future content video. I'm gone. Lights.